We are aware of bomber aircraft and fighters that drops bombs on surface targets. The role of fighter aircraft is to establish air superiority in the battle space. But are we ever heard of an attack that crashes the plane itself? If not, this topic is about that. A warship is moving towards the enemy and all of a sudden an aircraft crashed into the warship, resulting in the total disaster of both the aircraft and the warship. This type of attack is well known by the name kamikaze attacks. Kamikaze attacks were a Japanese suicide bombing tactic designed to destroy enemy warships during World War II. The kamikaze pilots deliberately crashed specially made planes directly into enemy warships, which resulted in suicide. Kamikaze aircraft were essentially pilot-guided explosive missiles, purpose-built or converted from conventional aircraft. Pilots would attempt to crash their aircraft into enemy ships in what was called a body attack, in aircraft loaded with bombs, torpedoes, and/or other explosives. The word kamikaze means divine wind, a reference to a typhoon that fortuitously dispersed a Mongol invasion fleet threatening Japan from the west in 1281. The term also denotes the aircraft used in such attacks. Most kamikaze planes were ordinary fighters or light bombers, usually loaded with bombs and extra gasoline tanks before being flown deliberately to crash into their targets. Before the attack, Japanese kamikaze put on his forward bando with the rising sun. The rising sun is a Japanese flag that consists of a red disc and 16 red rays emanating from the disc. Like the Japanese national flag, the rising sun flag symbolizes the sun. Yukio Araki, Ryoji Uehara, Kiyoshi Ogawa, Seizo Yasunori were some of the prominent kamikaze pilots. The pilot had no means of getting out once the missile was fastened to the aircraft that would launch it, dropped usually from an altitude of over 25,000 feet and more than 50 miles from its target. The missile would glide to about 3 miles from its target before the pilot turned on its 3 rocket engines, accelerating the craft to more than 600 miles per hour in its final dive. The explosive charge built into the nose weighed more than a ton. Please subscribe this channel and click the bell icon if you like to follow similar knowledge-based contents. Thank you for watching us.